Now, today we reckon there's just one top story we should tell you about, and that's the casino operator Star Entertainment. Shares in Star could be relisted on the ASX as soon as tomorrow after the company released its long-awaited financial accounts. That follows the effective takeover of Star for $300 million by the US casino company Bally's Corporation. The Star's financials revealed today are much worse than expected. In the half year to last December, Star lost $301 million on revenue, down 16% to $724 million. Some analysts suggested Star would lose as little as just $40 million.
The ongoing impact of regulatory reforms, the impact of mandatory carded play, cash limits, time limits, and our loss of market share across the Sydney and Gold Coast properties has had a material impact on the business, and we are continuing to operate through very challenging conditions.
Despite the Bally's deal, the Star's auditor EY said material uncertainties exist that may cast significant doubt on the group's ability to continue as a going concern. That is EY. Two other key dates for the casino operator were also revealed. It's awaiting a penalty from the anti-money laundering regulator AUSTRAC after Star was found to have breached reporting obligations. Liability and penalty hearings are due to start with AUSTRAC on June the 2nd. McCann also revealed that an agreement's been reached with the New South Wales government over unpaid casino duties, with the first payments due on June 30 from next year. It's also been revealed that McCann himself, who struggled to keep the casino afloat, has also 12 million reasons to do so. He has that much held in escrow by the company. The money will be released if a trigger event occurs, including a change in ownership, if the company's placed in administration, or if a casino licence is cancelled. Now, the Star's shares last traded at 11 cents. They're likely to fall to 8. The strike price for Bally's Corporation's takeover deal. So let's bring in here Andrew Scott, the Chief Executive of Inside Asian Gaming, who's been following this closely. He joins us from Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. Andrew, always good to chat to you. I mean, is the Star now out of the woods, do you think, given the fact that Bally's Corporation is now on the scene?
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, Ross. Thanks for having me. Well, they're certainly not out of the woods. They're a long way to go before we can say that, but they're in a better position than they were, let's say, a month ago.
So that being the case, given the real downturn in gaming and on its floors, they've lost market share, they've talked about this today, what hope does Bally's have in turning that around quickly? They've got to go through probity, they've got to get their licences, they've got to get the keys to the door, and then they've got to start to operate it. And there's no certainty that that's going to bring the gamblers back.
Well, they've definitely got a few hoops to jump through. They've got to get the shareholders to agree to their deal, although I don't think the shareholders have got a great deal of choice. There's certainly not that many options out there for Star. I think probity won't be a problem. They run 19 casinos at the moment throughout the US. They've just picked up one in the UK. They've been around for quite some time. They're known to be reasonably conservative operators, and they're not afraid of regulation. So I don't think probity is going to be an issue. And in the last two times I've spoken to Sue Kim, he just looks at the revenue number and says, well, I don't understand how a casino with north of $1 billion revenue, annual run rate of $1 billion revenue, can be losing this much money. Once I get to look at the books in a closer way, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to fix that. That's what he says. Now, let's see if that actually transpires.
Because the interesting thing is that date that I mentioned, June the 2nd, when they start the negotiation with AUSTRAC in regards to the anti-money laundering breaches, so the reporting breaches, that penalty could be up to $400 million. That's why many people thought it might have been easy to have had the Star go broke and try and restart with new owners in the hands of administrators.
Yeah, that was certainly a school of thought. And if it is as much as that amount, that's obviously going to be very, very crippling to Star. However, in the negotiation, I guess Bally's have got the opportunity to say, look, we're a new operator. We had nothing to do with the sins of the past. We want to clean this up and create a viable company for the people of New South Wales and Queensland. Basically, go easy on us. And I think that's probably going to be the line that they will take, certainly the line I would take if I were them. And I think they didn't want to let it run into receivership because they felt that would be too complicated. They wanted to pick it up as a going concern just and see if they can turn it around. They do have a lot of experience in turnarounds.
Yes, it's going to be interesting to watch exactly what happens. Andrew Scott, Chief Executive of Inside Asian Gaming. Always good to chat to you, Andrew. Many thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me.